Associative property. The property of multiplication talks about if you have three numbers like 4 times 5 times 3. So you have three numbers now. If you have three numbers, the associative property tells me that you can choose any two numbers and put them inside the parentheses. Okay, like for example, I will choose 4 and 3, like 4 times 3. Okay, and there is left one number, 5. 5 will be out. So I will start with the parentheses to find the result of this, to find the product. Okay. Okay. So 4 times 3 equals 12. Okay, and we will drop the same times 5, and 5 times 12 will be 60. So the product of 12 times 5 equals 60, and the product of 4 times 3 times 5 will be 60. Okay, this is the associative property. So associative property, if you have three numbers, okay, you have three numbers, you can choose any two numbers like 4, for example, and 3, and put them inside the parentheses. Okay, and the result of multiplying these two numbers we will multiply this number by 4. Okay, let's try another one. If I have here 4 times 5 equals what? Equals 20. And the result from this, I will multiply the result by 3. The left, 20 times 3 equals 60. I write all this like 4 times 5 and inside the parentheses times what? Times 3. Okay. Okay. So 4 times 5 will be 20 times what? Times the left 3. 3 times 20 equals 60. Okay. So this is the associative property. Let's go to the exercises to solve more to understand the associative property well. If you see the first question complete, 4, I have 4 here, times 2 times 6. So, and he put 4 here. Okay, what is missing here? Two numbers, like yes, 2 and 6. So we will put 2 here and 6. Okay, so I have the missing here 2 and 6. And we have the same sign here, equal. So we will find the result 2 times 6 equals 12. Okay, and I have here left is 6. Okay, 2 times 4 will be 8. Okay, we will find the result in both sides. 4 times 12 from tables, I have 48. Okay, and 6 times 8 will be 48. Okay, so let's see the second one. 5 times 6 times 2, okay, equals 5 times parentheses, 2 numbers left. Okay, so let's see the missing. Okay, I have here 5 and 5 here. What is missing? I have 6 missing and 2 missing. So let's put the missings inside the parentheses. I have 2 missing and 6 missing. Okay, so to find the result, to complete the problem, I have to find the result. Okay, let's find the result. 2 times 6 will be 12, and 6 times 5 will be 30. Okay, will be what? 30. Okay, and this is there is a mistake in the problem. Here is 2, not 4. Okay, so 2 times 30 equals 60, and 5 times 12 will be 60. Okay, so let's see the third problem. I have 3 times 4 times 5 equals 3 times 4 times 5. Okay, so I will start with the parentheses. 4 times 5 will be 20. Okay, and 3 times 4 will be 12. 5 times 12 will be 60, and 3 times 20 will be 60. So they are equal. Okay, the last one, 5 times 1 times 7. I will start with the parentheses. 5 times 1 will be 5, and 1 times 7 will be 7. 7 times 5 will be 35, and 7 times 5 will be 35. They are equivalent. Okay, let's see the questions. 7 times 5 times 2 equals 7 times 5 times 2. I will start with the parentheses. 7 times 5 will be 35. Okay, and 5 times 2 equals 10. So 2 times 35 will be, yes, excellent, 70. Okay, 7 times 10 will be 70. Okay, so if you have a struggle with multiplying 35 times 2, so you can remember it, we can multiply each digit by 2. For example, I multiply 2 by 5 first. 2 times 5 will be 10. Okay, we don't write 10 totally, we put 0 and carry up 1. Okay, 2 times 3, okay, the left will be 6, and then we will add the left here 1, so it will be 70. Okay, so this is this method if you have a struggle with multiplying. 2 times missing times 5, okay, and 2 times 8 times 5. Okay, there is missing here. I have 2 here and 2 here, and I have 5 here and I have 5 here, so the left with me is what? 8. So the missing is 8, so I have 8 as a missing. Okay, and I will start with the parentheses. 8 times 5 equals 40. Perfect. Okay, 40. And 2 times 8 will be 60. Okay, 2 times 40 will be 80, and 5 times 60 will be 80. Okay, perfect. So let's see the last question. 10 times 4 times 3. 10 times 4 times 3. Okay, I will start with the parentheses. Okay, 4 times 3 equals 12, and 4 times 10 will be 40. Okay, 3 times 40 will be 120, and 10 times 12 will be 120. So the second question, match. To match it right, I have to find the result first. Let's start by the left row column, and we'll go to the right column. 2 times 5 will be 10, times 7 will be 70. Okay, 2 times 3, 6, times 6 will be 36. 3 times 4, 12, times 5 will be 60. 3 times 8, 24, times 10 will be 240. Sorry, 40. Okay, 6 times 10, 60. And 60 times 10 will be 420. Okay, 2 times 5 will be 10. 10 times 5 will be 50. Okay, 6 times 3 times 5. I will start with the parentheses. 3 times 5 will be 15. Okay, and 15 times 15 times 6 will be 90. Okay, the right column, 6 times 3 will be 18. 18 times 5 will be 90. Okay, 2 times 5, 10. 10 times 5, 50. 7 times 2, 14. And 14 times 5 will be 70. Okay, 6 times 6, 36. 5 times 12 will be 60. And 3 times 10 will be 30. And 30 times 8 will be 240. Okay, 60 times 7, okay, will be 420. So let's match now. I have 420 here and 240, this one, okay, and 60 will be up here, 36 will be here, 50 will be down, 90 will be the last one, and the left here is 70 will be the first one. Let's see this question. Find the product 4 times 5 times 4. Okay, so I will choose any two number and put them inside parentheses. Okay, and put them inside parentheses. I will choose, for example, 4 times 5. Okay, times what? 4 times 5, and the left here is 4. Okay, so let's find the product. 4 times 5, 20. 20 times 4 will be what? Yes, excellent, perfect, will be 80. And the next one will be 3 times 5 times 6. I will choose inside the parentheses 5 times 6, okay, times what? Times 3. 5 times 6, 30. 30 times the left here is 3. 3 times 30 will be 90. Will be 90. Okay. And I have in the third question, I have 5 times 6 times 2. I will choose 5 times 6 times what? Times 2. Okay, 5 times 6 will be 30, times 2 will be, yes, 60. okay? And you have the left here as to test yourself, okay? Test yourself by solving these 4 problems. We studied the array in the first term, and we know that we have rows and columns. If you want to find the total number of these squares in my figure, okay, in the above figure, like this one, okay, if I want to find the total number, I will find how many row first. Okay, let's find how many row. Okay, this is the first one, second, 3, 4. So I have 4 rows. Okay, so I will write here 4 rows times how many column. Let's find how many column. Okay, let's see. 1, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the result here is yes, 7. 4 times 7. Okay. So if you forget what is the result of the product 4 times 7, okay, what should we do? We can use a property of multiplication called distributive property. Okay, mister, what did this mean? It means that I will, okay, let 4 the same. Okay, I will let 4 the same. Okay, wait a minute. I will let 4 the same. Okay. So this array, as we said, 4 times what? Times 7. We will let 4 the same. Okay, and we will hold 7 and we will split it into 2 numbers. هنقسمها ايه ل 2 numbers. Okay, 4 will be the same and 7 we will make it like 3 plus 4. So 3 plus 4. So we will distribute 4 once with 3 and another one with 4. So I am distributing what? Multiplication. So I have 4 times 3 and 4 times what? Times 4. Okay, 4 times 3 equals 16 plus 4 times 4 times 4 equals 16 and 4 times 3 equals 12, and we will add the 2 numbers. 2 plus 6 will be 8 and 1 plus 1 will be 2, so the result is 28. So the distributive property, I'm holding the bigger number and split it into 2 smaller number to make it easier to find the product of this of my result. Okay, let's see the problem and to understand it well. Okay, we have this 8 times 3. You forget what is the result of 3 times 8. So, and he hold 8, okay, and split it into 2 numbers, 4 plus 4, okay, and times what? Times 3. He distributed 3 once with the first 4 and once with the second 4, okay. So I have 3 times 4 and 3 times 4. 3 times 4, 12. 3 times 4, 12, and the result is 24, okay. And he split it by another method here. He hold the 8 also and make it 5 plus 3. This is right, and distributed 3 with 3, the first one, and distributed 3 over 5. So I have 3 times 5 and 3 times 3. So let's find the product. 3 times 5, 15. 3 times 3, 9. So the sum of them will be 24. Okay. So if I have this problem, 2 times 9 here, and let's see the first one, 2 times 9. He want me to divide this 9 into by 2 ways. Okay. So he let 2 the same, and he will split the 9. I will make it 4 plus 5 in the first one. 4 plus 5. Okay. And in the second one, I will make it 3 plus 6. And the sum of them must be 9. The sum of these 2 numbers must be 9. Okay. So I will distribute 2 over 4 and distribute 2 over 5. So I have 2 times 4. Okay. And 2 times 5. Okay. 2 times 4, 8. And 2 times 5 will be 10. So the result will be 18. Okay. This is the first one. The second one, I'll distribute 2 over 3 and distribute 2 over 6. So I have 2 times 3 and 2 times 6. So 2 times 6 will be 12. Sorry. I will make this one 12. Okay. 12. And 2 times 3 will be 6. 6 times 6 plus 12 will be 18. This is the first one. The second one, I will do the same. Okay, he lit 3 the same. So I will lit 3 the same. Here, here, here. I have 3. Okay. Okay, so I will make 6 the plus of 2 numbers. I will make 6 plus of 2 numbers. So 6, I will make it here 3 plus 3. And in the second one, I will make it 2 plus 4. Okay, this 6, I will make it 2 plus 4. Okay, and here 3 plus 3. Okay, so let's distribute now. Let's distribute my problem. Okay, so I will distribute 3 over the first one and over the second. So I have here 3 times 3 and 3 times what? The second 3. So I have 3 times 3, 9. 3 times 3, 9. The sum of the two numbers will be 18. Okay. The second one, 3 times 2 will be 6. 3 times 2. Okay, here will be 6. And 3 times 4, okay, will be 12. So the sum of two numbers must be 18. So this is the distributive property. Okay, you can test yourself by solving this problem. The second question, choose 5 times 9, okay, equals what? I have to choose, which one is right. Okay, Mr. Here in the first question, he make 5 the same. Okay, and the sum of two numbers, 2 and 7, is also right. Okay, so the sum will be 9. So this is right. 5 times 9. Okay, 5 times what? Sorry. 5 will be the same, and the sum of two numbers 2 and 7 will be 9. So this is right. Let's see the second choice. 5 times 1, 5 times 7, 5 will be the same. 5 times 1 plus 7 will be 8. So this is not right. Okay, 9 times 5, 9 times 3, 9 will be the same, times 5 plus 3 will be 8. So this is not right. So I have to choose the first one as the right choice. Okay, let's see the second one. So I will put here 5, okay, and 2 and 7. Okay, the second one, 6 times 8. Okay, I have to choose which one is right. 6 times 2, 6 will be the same, times 2 plus 7 will be 9. So this is not right. Let's see the second one. 6 times 1 plus 6 times 7, 6 will be the same, and 1 plus 7 will be 8. So this is right. Okay, let's see the third choice. 8 times 5 and 8 times 3, 8 will be the same, and 5 times 5 plus 3 equals 8. So this is not right. Okay, so I will put here 6 and here 6, and he will split the 8 into 1 and 7. Okay, you can test yourself by solving these two problems. Okay, let's see the third question. 5 times 18. Okay, he split 18 into two numbers. Because it's a bigger number, I can split it into two numbers, two smaller numbers. Okay, he split it into 10 and 8. So, and make it 5 times 10 and 5 times what? 5 times 8. Okay, 5 times 10 will be what? 50. And 5 times 8 will be 40. So the result will be 90. Okay, let's see the second one. 8 times 13. Okay, 8 times what? 8 times 13. He split 13 into two numbers, 10 and 3. Okay, so I have 8 the same. This one is the same. And 13 will be 10 and what? And 3. 10 times 8 will be 80. And 8 times 3 will be 24. So the result is 104. Okay, okay, let's see the third one. 7 times 15. Okay, he lit 7 the same, and split 15 into two numbers, 10 and 5. So I have 10 and what? And 5. 7 times 5, 35. And 7 times 10 will be what? Will be 70. So the result of addition will be 105. Okay, let's see the next question. 3 times 16. 3 will be the same. 3 will be the same. And 16, I make it 6 and 10. So I put 10 here and 6. So 3 times 10 will be 30. And 3 times 6 will be 18. So the result of adding these two numbers will be 48. 6 times 18. Okay, 6 will be the same, as we see. And 18 is split into two numbers, 10 and 8. 10 and 8. So 6 times 10 will be 60. 6 times 8 will be 48. So the result of adding these two numbers will be 108. Okay? You can test yourself by solving this problem. The second lesson, estimating the product. How to estimate my number? If I have here 4 times 7, I have two kind of solutions here. I have something called actual, and this is the exact result, okay, the true result. 4 times 7 is 28, okay? This is the actual product, and the other one will be the estimated product, okay? Will be what? Will be the estimated product, okay? 4 times 7. I will ask the greater number here, let's say 7, okay? And 7 is closer to what? And 7 it's closer to what? What do you mean about closer to what number? Okay, as you remember, in the first term, the multiples of 10, like 0, and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, okay, 60, and 70, 80, and 90, okay, and 100, okay. So 7 here, it's closer to which two numbers here? Closer to 0. Okay, yes, 7 between 10 and 0, okay, between 0 and 10. So it's closer to 0 or closer to 10. Okay, let's ask ourselves, okay, and here, down here, if I have 7 and I have here 0 and I have here 10, let's count the steps from 7 to 0, from 0 to 7, and from 7 to 10. Okay, if we count the steps from 0 to 7, I will find 7 steps. And if we count the steps from 7 to 10, I will see that I have 3 steps. So 7 is closer to what? 10 or 0? Yes, exactly. I have 7 is closer to 10. So we can replace 7, okay, by 10 here because it's closer. So I would replace 7 in the estimated product with 10. 10 times what? Times 4. So 4 times 10 will be 40. So 40 will be the estimated value and 28 will be the actual product. Okay. Let's see another example. Another example, if we have 4 times 11. Okay. If we see the greater number 11, okay, and you will see that which it's closer to what? Between two numbers. Okay, these two numbers will be 10 or 20. And if we count the steps from 11 to 20 and from 10 to 11, okay, I will see one step and here I have 9. So it's closer to what? It's closer exactly to 10. So I will replace 11 by 10. Okay, 10 times 4 will be 40. Okay, what about the exact result, the actual result? The actual result will be 4 times 11. Directly I have 44. Okay, so 44 with the actual result and 4 times 10 will be the estimated result. Okay, let's see an examples to understand it well. So let's start with the first problem to understand the estimation very well. The actual result means the exact result, like 7 times 8 will be the same. 7 times 8 will be the same. 7 times 8 will be 56. Okay, if we go to the estimated product, okay, so we will leave the same 7 the same, and we will ask 7 as a greater number. Okay, we will ask 7 as a greater number. It's closer to 8, it's closer to 10 or 0, 0 or 10. So let's, if we count the steps from 0 to 8, I will find 8 steps. From 8 to 10, I will find 2, which is closer. Yeah, 8 is closer to what? To 10. So I can replace 8 with 10. So 7 times 10 will be 70. So as we see that the product is 56, okay, it's less, okay, than what? Than the estimated value is 70. Okay, so I can say that 70 is greater than the product 56. Okay, let's see another example to understand. I have 4 times 12, okay. The actual result, mean exact result, 4 times 12 will be 48 from the tables, okay. And the estimated product is, I will ask 12, it's closer to what? Yes, before 10 and after 20. So it's closer to 10 or 20. Okay, as I see that if I go to from 12 to 10, I will go to steps. Okay, and if I go from 12 to 20, I will go 8 steps. Okay, so as I see that, let's move this and make 8. Okay, so and I see that 12 is closer to 8, 10. So I will replace 12 with 10. Okay, and 4 will be the same. 4 times 10 will be 14. Okay, as I see, as I see that 48 as a product, the product is more than, huh, more than, more than what? More than 40, the estimated value. Okay, that's it for the first week. See you soon.